Hey witch, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Matt, and today is another very simple video. Today I actually went to State College, Pennsylvania with my dad. Normally we would go with the whole family, but if you follow me on Instagram, you know that half of my family is out in Pittsburgh right now. We're not gonna get too far into that. But if you've been following me on social media, you probably already know. So my dad and I went to this giant book sale in State College, Pennsylvania, and I got a bunch of books. Some of them are witchy, some of them are about philosophy, a lot of them are about sewing, but they're all very me. I don't know if you watched my video about like opening mystery bags from the book sale. This is a different book sale. This is, a lot better than that. These are books that I'll actually read and not books that have been sitting under my bed for the past year without me reading or cracking the cover once. And before I even dive into the books, you may have noticed that a lot of my YouTube videos lately have been very simple. Not a whole lot of effort going into them, but that's out of necessity. If I don't post simple videos, I will never post. And when I was doing like longer format, more intricate like DIY type videos, they weren't getting as much views as my simple videos. So I don't know, the analytics are telling me just to sit down and hang out with y'all, so that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully you like hauls because I can do a bunch of those. I actually just got a bunch of fabrics for my shop, and I ordered a giant order from this online arts and crafts thrift shop, and I definitely am doing a video about that because I want to review it and see if like an online craft thrift store is good. I'm slightly nervous because a lot of it's like secondhand fabric, so anticipate that very, very soon. It's already been shipped. Without further ado, let's get into the books that I found today at the State College book sale. Heather, if you're watching this, that's my sister, if you didn't know. Heather, just click off or skip forward like 20 seconds, because this is your Christmas present, or one of them. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the first book I got was for my sister. It's the Reba McEntire autobiography with Tom Carter. Reba is like a queer legend, okay? So don't even question why I bought this. Now into the Now into the books that I bought for myself. Do you want to start with the sewing stuff? Yeah, let's do that. We'll do sewing and art books first, and then we'll save the philosophy and magic books for last. Some herb. There's one herb book too. So we'll start with the art stuff. I've wanted this 300 drawing prompts book for a very long time, but it's $16 for like a sketchbook with some words in it. So I would never ever spend $16 on this. I'm so sorry if you're the author. But I found it for $1. So I'll definitely do that. And the only drawing that was completed in this book was this lovely drawing of angel wings. Thank you to the previous owner of this book for blessing my life with these beautiful wings. Next is, okay, when I saw this book, I was like, are you kidding me? This is perfect. This is exactly what I needed. Everyday Dress of Rural America from 1783 to the 1800s. So it was only $2. And the coolest thing about this book is that it literally gives you the pattern, how to make these rural American garments. Ugh. Like, she looks fly as hell. That hair, oh, serving life, honey. And then just like, could you imagine if we all just like looked like this every day? Honestly, like, who invented jeans? Can we fire them? I want to go back to that. The next book is the Book of Needlework and Embroidery. I've really been wanting to channel my grandmother a little bit more and get back into like needlepoint and embroidery, because that's something that she was really good at. She used to win like county fair prizes for like her embroidery. But this is more of like a historical book on embroidery and needlework. Well, the first part is, I guess. Here's some canvas work. So I guess this is just more for inspiration, not necessarily for like DIY necessarily. I'm so sorry, I swear to God, who watches my videos and why? Like, the next book is Historic Costume in Pictures, over 14, what? Let me restart that. It's not a year, it's a number. Over 1,450 costumes on 125 plates. So, they're decorative plates? Anyway. But look, it's all these historical costumes, which I thought would be incredible for design inspiration. Like just flipping through here and looking at historical garments, getting some ideas for thrift flips and such. Oh, hell yeah. Why can't we dress like this anymore? Consumerism and like the impact on the environment from all that fabric and shit. That's probably why. The Folk Dress of Europe is the next book. I thought this was another really cool one. It goes like country by country. So let's see. Here's the cool little example of the illustrations. I just love like vintage book illustrations. They just hit different. Yeah, so it goes like through Czechoslovakia, Albania, Norway, Germany, Spain, among like all of these other ones. Which is so cool because like a lot of the ones are like less common. You wouldn't really think of like, oh, I wonder what a traditional Czechoslovakian garment looks like. But now you can find out and be inspired by them. So love that. And this next one isn't sewing, it's dynamic light and shade, so it's more of like for painting and drawing and stuff. But I thought it was really cool that it had a whole bunch of different references for really dramatic, what the hell? Okay. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't realize there was a silhouette section. But yeah, it gives you just like a bunch of different dramatic lighting examples and like how you can use them. Some more detailed than others. Yeah, so that's cool. So that is all of the art books. Now we'll go on to the philosophy. I'll save the witchcraft books for very last. There's only one. Well, maybe two. Technically one. So these two kind of go together. I don't know why they're such different prices, but I got the Te of Piglet and the Tao of Pooh. So the philosophy of Winnie the Pooh characters, which is amazing. This goes over the philosophy of how Pooh just kind of exists. He doesn't really overthink. He just kind of lives in the moment and yeah. And this is the Te of Piglet. And the Te, a Chinese word meaning virtue of the small, which is really cool. I love Piglet. He's my favorite Winnie the Pooh character. So, fun fact. The next is the Book of Herbs. I literally only bought this because of the cover. It was really cool. It's called Park's Success with Herbs. And it's very like 70s. Oh, I love it so much. I just am sad that it's like faded on the binding here. But I love old books. When was this printed? 1980. So yeah, definitely very 70s inspired. If you have herbs, the herbs, garden style and design and cooking advice. So yeah, I mean, I guess it goes over so like the habitat and the culture and the use of some plants. So it's kind of what the inside looks like. All the photos are on the top of the pages. But yeah, that's cool. And then it has like garden advice and all that stuff. This next one was really cool. That's all I have to say. It was really cool. I'm just kidding. Queen Victoria's Other World. It's about her esotericism. Is that a word? Sure. But yeah, it's all about how like the secret life of Queen Victoria, I guess, and how she was into spiritualism, ESP, telepathy, hauntings, and other occult phenomena. How interesting. I don't know anything about Queen Victoria, but now I will. And then last but not least, we have a good old Llewellyn's Practical Magic series. Practical Color Magic. This is definitely a vintage copy. It's So cute. Got it for $2. When was she printed? Let's see. 1987. It is vintage. Okay, cool. Doesn't that just make you sad? When I think about the fact that I'm vintage. When I think about the fact that college kids look like kids to me now. I'm sorry. I'm actually tearing up. But that's all the books that I found. Thank you for sticking around with my dramatic ass and watching my video. I appreciate you. Keep an eye out for more hauls coming soon, especially my craft store thrift online haul. Also, I do want to just make a quick shop announcement if you're still even watching this video. I have been making tarot bags like crazy. My tarot bags are the shit. I'm just saying. They're really high quality. They last a very long time. Non-slip ribbons, premium satin lining, so many different prints to choose from. I've been restocking my shop like crazy, so definitely check out my website, spellyoulater.com, just the way it's spelled here on my channel. This is just one example of one of my very many new bags. There is the premium satin lining in there. Ooh, so silky. The non-slip ribbon, so like if you pull it, it doesn't come out. Cinches like that. And then you can put your tarot cards in here, crystals, whatever you want. But you can find these on my website and my Etsy. I'll be restocking a crazy amount of these until Christmas. I'm really hoping to make this my biggest Christmas season yet, especially since I'm trying to buy a house. I just put in an offer, so I'm so scared. Wish me luck, and until next time, I will spell you later. And before I even dive into the books, I keep saying what is going on with me? I never say My English teacher in high school beat that out of me. I just did it again, Jesus Christ. So anyway, I'm trying so hard not to say it now. What was I gonna say? I got so distracted by Oh, I remember now. So, God damn it. Oh, I remember now. So, Jesus, I cannot stop saying it now that I'm conscious of me saying I can't stop saying It's driving me crazy. Now what was I saying again?